It's late at night, you just hopped in bed, you're comfy, and you're just ready to sleep. And you go, dang, I left the lights on. So now you gotta get up, turn them off, lay back in bed, try to get comfy. You can't get in the same position as you were before. And you just almost wish you could just pay someone to turn off that stupid light. It's just ridiculous.
Well, I think that we have something here that would, definitely help in that situation. Because there's nothing better than being able to lay down and just say, like, hey Alexa, can you turn the lights off?
Yeah.
So with these, we have two different kinds. We have the Philips Hue, and that requires a hub to connect to. And then we have the TP-Link that, just connects to your Wi-Fi. So it's kind of a little more standalone. But as far as the hub goes, we do have that Amazon Alexa Echo that we have recently done, and that acts as a hub for this system as well.
Here we have the Philips Hue light bulb. This is not the color changing bulb. This is a constant color, but it's also dimmable. And it does connect to the switch here, which has an on and off button, and you're able to dim it. Apparently the switch has a remote that you can pull out of it. I'm very curious to see how that is. That's an interesting feature. Now you got the switch, you got the remote, you got Alexa, the app. That gives you a wide variety of things to just choose from.
Yeah, because you could bring the remote to your bedside if you want. Pick it up before you go to bed if you don't have that Amazon or Google Assistant or, any kind of device like that.
Exactly.
You can just take it to your bedside and then put it back on the wall before you leave for work or something.
And over here we have the TP-Link Smart Wi-Fi LED bulb. And the difference is this one is able to change color. So if color is your huge thing, and I know that was a big thing when Wi-Fi bulbs first came out, was you're able to change the color of them. That's why I wanted one really bad. So that's what this does. You're able to change the color, and it connects to an app.
Yeah, you can change the colors if you want. You can dim it as well, and you don't need a hub for it, which, in some ways is a good plus because it makes it versatile. You can plug it anywhere that you have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that is a good point. It doesn't have to be within range of the hub you set up.
So if you don't already have an Amazon Alexa with a built-in hub, you might want to go for that TP-Link because that hub is $50 if you get it separately. And, because this bulb alone is $40. And these two together is $40. The switch is $25 and this bulb is $15, which isn't a horrible price for just one bulb. I mean, I don't shop around much for bulbs, but I'm pretty sure they're right around that range.
And it's a good deal if you already have the hub or the Alexa to go along with it.
And we'll have the link for all three of these down below in the description if you want to check them out. So let's go ahead and get these open and see what we get with these different kinds of bulbs we got.
Okay.
You're making it easy on yourself, taking that knife, huh?
Yeah, man, you need it?
I do. Mine's encased in plastic. Yours is just a cardboard box, huh?
It is. And it just slides right on out of here.
Wow.
With some instructions in the bulb and some cardboard, and that's it.
Pretty simplistic
packaging, yeah.
Let's get mine out of here.
Ooh, it's light, it's metal, and plastic on top, and it's very light and it's small.
Whoa.
Look how small that is.
Yeah, that is.
It's the size of a normal light bulb.
Doesn't feel any heavier than a normal light bulb for sure. Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
Surprised they can fit all that in there.
That's amazing.
Got a little card here, and let's see my box.
Let's see.
Got some instructions and the bulb. Wow. That is a lot heavier. It's a lot heavier.
Well, it's got the hub built into it, so I bet it is. Whoa.
It's kind of really cool looking though.
Look at the design.
Yeah.
It's got like these diamonds in it. Wow, that's wicked.
Feel how heavy this is though.
Oh my gosh, that feels like 10 of these other bulbs.
Yeah.
Wow.
This thing's like nothing.
Feels really cool too.
Yeah.
The little textures around that.
All right, then we got our switch.
Switch, man. Some instructions.
A really cool switch.
Really cool. And remote. And it comes with batteries.
Is that batteries or magnet? I think it's a magnet.
Oh, that is it. Oh, the switch comes off the wall.
Oh.
You could lose the whole switch. It's interesting. It does have a magnet.
Oh, but this is okay. So this case comes off the back here, and it looks like you can screw this in, or you can put it on something that's magnetic. That's kind of cool.
Wow.
Like, yeah, you can put it on your refrigerator or something if you wanted to.
That is interesting. I like that. It's very smart. It's got the sticky tape as well. You're able to stick it.
Or I wonder if the magnets are just to hold the remote on. Maybe that's all.
Maybe for both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does stick right on there. So let's go ahead and set this one aside for right now, and we'll take a look at the Hue Philips one, the just plain white one, which we also will need our Alexa for. Go ahead and grab that, and we'll get the app here. And then we also have our little holder for our bulb.
Let's get that guy plugged away here.
All right.
Now, is that on?
Ooh, now it's on. Whoa. That's bright.
That is bright.
Yeah, let's get the app going here so we can control this thing. I think it might be a skill I might have to name.
Alexa, can you find some Wi-Fi connected devices?
A few inches later.
Starting discovery.
One eternity later.
All right, so we got it all paired up, and as you can see, it is very bright, and we can control it here in the app. We can turn it off, and it slowly dims off. That's actually really cool. I love that dimming
nice
feature. And then we can turn it back on, and we can dim it to whatever percentage we want. Here's 49%. And we can go all the way down to, let's see what 8% looks like. That's pretty dim.
9%.
9%, sorry.
You gotta be precise
Yeah.
here, Tyler. I mean,
That's actually really cool if you like want to wake up. You can tell Alexa to turn on the lights to 9% or 10%, so it's not so bright in the morning,
Yeah,
or
that's
at night
awesome.
even if you wanted to. Like not wake up your significant other.
I would say in the morning when I turn on my lights, it is bright. It
Yeah.
hurts my eyes, and my wife complains. So the different dimming features is very nice.
Yeah, and so another thing we kind of figured out here is that we can't use the Hue app. It seems to need to have that hub, that real hub. This Alexa has a hub in it, but it's not the Hue hub. So now that we use the Alexa app and controlled it there, let's use Alexa herself and control it with our voice.
Alexa, turn off light.
Bam.
Just like that. And Alexa, turn on the light. I said the light. Alexa, turn on light. Might want to name it the light.
Yeah, no kidding. On the light.
Alexa, turn light to 80% brightness. Wow, it did it.
Yeah.
Alexa, dim light to 10% bright.
That is so cool.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Alexa, dim light to 1%.
Ooh. It got a little
It got
bit dimmer.
bit dimmer.
That's crazy. Now that we have that, we also have this switch here, which we paired up, and we'll see if it works. We'll try turning it off. Off. Not paired.
Not paired.
Must have unpaired itself. Let's try to pair it again. Oh, there it goes. We're connected. Let's turn it on a little bit brighter. That's so cool. Wow, that works
That
really
is
good.
awesome.
All right, let's hit off and off.
And the same thing, it just dims in and out.
Yeah, I love that feature. It dims it instead of just like this harsh boom, it's on.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh. We were messing around with it a little bit, and we're not sure if this is gonna work. But let's try having Alexa turn on light.
Huh. It did
Yes.
not work.
So now it's saying device is unresponsive. So I'm thinking that that's a huge problem about not having a hub.
So you're not able to connect the switch or the controller with it as well as Alexa at the same time.
Yeah, it seems to only be able to connect to one device at a time, either whether it be your Alexa or the switch. And I'm assuming, don't know yet, but I would hope that the hub would fix that. You would have to think that it would. I mean,
Yeah.
what's the point of having a switch if it can't connect to more than one things at the same time? Like, you don't want to just have it on the switch if you want your Alexa to control it too.
Because I like having options. I like having the option to use the switch, to use my Alexa, to use anything
Yeah.
I feel like at the moment or whatever's more convenient at the time. To not be able to either use the switch or Alexa, that kind of defeats the purpose
Yeah.
of buying the switch almost.
And one of the coolest things I thought about it was that you could have the switch and Alexa control it, so you could control it,
Right.
so you could walk in the room and not have to say, Alexa, turn on the light. You could just hit the button real fast and turn it on and, dim it or whatnot from there. But when you're in bed and stuff and you forgot the switch up on your wall, you could tell Alexa to turn the light off. So that's been, the biggest downside of this system so far. But maybe we'll get something and we'll have to come back to that because that's a huge feature of this whole system, making a more autonomous, home setup, being able to control things without having to move too much. That's what we're about nowadays, right?
We're definitely have to test this out some more. I want to see what other options we have out there, how we can make this all to just work together. But in the meantime, it does work with either your Alexa or the Switch, which is good. You want it to dim, you can have it turn on and off with both Alexa and the Switch, and it works just fine like that. You just can't use both of them at the same time.
But we do have the other one, so let's try that one out now. We'll get rid of this Hue bulb and switch and plug in our TP-Link one, which is a lot heavier and quite a bit bigger.
Woo!
Whoa! And I think it's
Could it be brighter?
Yeah. Or what I think maybe is that it's a more cooler vibe, Whoa! I wonder if that's meaning it's it's ready for pairing.
I wonder.
Yeah, because it kind of, the other one did that, it just flashed on and off.
Yeah,
but this one looks blue, like most Bluetooth pairing stuff is. So we got our smart bulb, we installed it, it blinked. Now we gotta go to our settings, connect to it via Wi-Fi. So now we're connected. This is kind of like how you set up your Alexa for the first time.
Exactly.
A lot of even the smart plugs and stuff. I've had some other smart plugs same way. Okay, device name, we'll name it bulb or light. We'll just name it light. Hopefully we can use the word the. Woo! We're almost done. Must be connecting.
All sorts of colors going on there.
That's kind of cool. It's really bright in the other colors
The
too.
other colors are bright too.
Yeah.
Usually you get light bulbs and other colors are really dim and.
My face is elegant.
Oh my gosh.
Very bright.
I was liking the green too.
Oh, and there's a firmware update. Wow, go figure.
My
We're
beard's
growing
shorter.
our beards. Yeah, you trimmed yours, but
It's trimmed because we took a week break.
my Bluetooth beard is growing though.
Bluetooth beard.
Our updating Bluetooth firmware updates, all those kind of. This is what we
App
grow these for.
downloads.
Yeah. There we go. Maybe. It's blinding me. It's hard to read my screen.
I know.
We got our light here in our devices, and we can control the color. I got like a little grabber here I can control. Ooh.
Some of those are really bright.
Let's see, we got more colors too. Let's see, color. We'll go color wheel.
Gosh, you get the whole color.
So we have a whole color wheel of colors. Dang.
Get it all the way into the red.
All the way in the red. Let's see, red. There we go.
Oh, that's all right. Pink.
That's pink. Yeah, sorry.
Get to the green.
That's orange. There we go. That's more red, right?
That's more red.
I'm-
Oh, that's
that's
hard
right.
to look at.
Shouldn't look at it that close.
Let's get down to the green. I was liking that.
Whoa.
Ah, this hurts. Can we dim it first before?
Yeah. Let's see if we can. Here we go. Let's try that. Oh, there we go.
That's
Much better.
All the way down. You know what? Oh,
Wow, that's pretty dim. Well, this even has like a usage part of the app.
it's been on for 0.03 hours.
So it hasn't even registered any kilowatt hours of energy used yet. It tells us how much we'll use predicted yearly.
Oh, how much energy you'll use.
And we
how
have
much it costs.
even a schedule you can set up, so you can have the light turn on random time, or turn on at times if you wanted it to.
Wow.
So let's get Alexa paired to this. Alexa, search for devices.
A few moments later.
Let's go ahead and try this out. Alexa, turn off light. There you go. Alexa, turn on light. Okay. Alexa, turn brightness to 80% on light.
You're really messing with the commands there, aren't you?
Yeah, I really am. I just want to make sure it can.
That's kind of cool. It even updates here in the app.
Wow.
It shows it here where we're at. Well,
Yeah,
you can even
it
change
shows
the color.
80%, and you got color. Ooh.
You think you can tell it? Tell it to change the color.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Alexa, change light to cool white.
Ooh.
Alexa, change light to red.
Ooh.
Alexa, change light to green. Alexa, change light to purple. Oh my gosh, I do not need one of these. I will go crazy. Alexa, change light to 1%. I didn't even say brightness. I just said change light to 1%.
Yeah, I think it kind of figures out, what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. So, man, I mean, I think that works really good.
Yeah, so standalone, either use with just the Alexa or just the Switch. The other one works perfect on
Yeah.
both of those, and so does this. And
Yeah.
I love the color changing. I got a little excited there.
Yeah, that is really cool.
It's really cool.
I mean, you
don't-
have the diversity of color and brightness with it. It's like you can make it whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know, especially at night, you can have like it come on with a red light, which, you know, isn't very bright to us. Doesn't hurt your eyes as much.
No, definitely. Me and my wife, we had a car that we shared all the time. It was a Ford Focus, and you're able to change the lights inside of there. Every time I drove it, I changed the lights to blue. Every time she drove it, she changed the lights to purple. So it's like we did continuously fight. I feel like if we got this, the room would either be blue or purple, depending on who's in there.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, I mean, personally, I think these work amazingly well. I mean, you can still turn them on and off with the knob here. You know, they do go back to where you left it.
That
But,
is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes back to that same setting you had it on, whether color, whatever brightness. I like that.
Yeah. That one really feels like, you know, it's a quality feeling. It's heavy and stuff like that, but it does have its own hub in it, and you know, it does have to connect directly to the Wi-Fi. This one is really nice. You know, you have the switch here. You know, I do like that bulb. It's really cool. I like how it's connected right to Wi-Fi
Exactly.
instead of a hub. You know, sometimes that is really nice.
Yeah, we have to do more
Yeah.
testing on this. This is too cool. You just think, oh, light bulbs that change color. It's more than that. It's very useful and it's very easy to use, and I love it.
So yeah, these things will definitely let me, you know, go to bed, tell Alexa to turn them off because I don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
I want to be able to get into bed with the light on, get all comfy, and then tell her to turn the light off. Because what's better than that? You know, a lot
Who
of times,
doesn't like being lazy?
Yeah, exactly. Being lazy. That's what it's about, right?
That's why you spend all the money, a ridiculous amount on a
Yeah.
light bulb, to be lazy. Why not?
Very true. Very true.
So we do have the link down below in the description. They're on Amazon for around $40 as a package deal for the Philips. Around $40 for just the standalone bulb of the TP Link, which is I almost think is cooler because of the color changing. I love the color changing. Anyway, they work great, but we do need the hub, as we said, for the Philips.
Yeah, my only thing with the hub is maybe it allows for like better connectivity, so that if you do turn the light on and off with a switch and like cut all the power off to it, that maybe it connects to the hub faster than this thing can connect to the Wi-Fi. So you get better control over it there. That's my
You mean
only...
a normal light switch?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
normal light switch, not this light switch. Because if you do turn that light switch off, you do lose all connectivity to the bulb.
That's why it's nice to have the switch,
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi switch, because when you turn off a hard wire switch, there's no more, hey Alexa, can you turn on that light?
So keep an eye out for future videos of more things like this, because I'm really into this kind of stuff, like using Alexa. I even want to get a Google Assistant and see what that's like. I love this kind of stuff, the being able to use your voice and things like that, because as a kid I always loved those
The clappers.
Yeah, so keep an eye out, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.